Hello celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So if that is something that you might be interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. Thanks so much for joining me for this pick a card reading. I'm really excited to dive into this topic because I feel like trusting your intuition, we hear it a lot. You know, it's always a spiritual recommendation. Listen to your intuition, listen to your inner guidance. And these pick a card readings are a great way to practice using your intuition to guide you to the messages that are needed. So I do hope that we can combine all of those things into a beautiful reading that aligns perfectly with your intuition and what your intuition is trying to tell you. So I will show a close-up of each one of these piles, but first I just want to go through the stones. We have 4 piles in front of me, and each one has a ton of cards in it, and I'm also going to shuffle and pick from these decks over here at the end of each one of these readings to gain any further guidance or any messages that I missed. So let's start with pile number 1. We have the Bumblebee Jasper. Pile number 2 has the Moonstone Labradorite. Pile number 3 has a Malachite stone, and pile number 4 has the Chrysocolla. Now's your chance to take a close-up look at each one of these piles and take a moment, take a second, pause the reading if you need to, take a deep breath and see which pile or piles you are most drawn to or that most resonates with you. You can practice using your intuitive skills to do this, or you can use my other method, which is a random number generator, which I'll link down in the description box below. Just be sure that you take a moment before selecting the number generator to take a breath, ask your guides, ask your angels to help you and guide you towards the pile that is going to have the best messages for you. Then you can click on that link, you can go to the number generator, make sure that the minimum is a 1 and the maximum is a 4 for all 4 piles, and then meditate if you do need to on these piles before double clicking on that button. This is just another way that I've been trying out on my channel to help you guys find the right pile for you if you do struggle with doing pick a cards and trusting your intuition. You can also try a combination of both and see which one works the best. But if you already have a method for choosing your pile and you are good to go, then you can go ahead and find the pile or piles again that resonate with you and head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamp for each one of these readings. I always like to mention that these are general readings, so keep the messages that resonate with you. Messages that strongly don't resonate with you, that's okay. That might just be for somebody else that has also chosen the pile. And of course, if it doesn't resonate with you, then always trust in your own intuition when it comes to making your own decisions. All right, you guys, I can't wait to see what messages are in these piles. I feel like we're really going to dive deep with this reading in particular. So I will see you over at your reading. Hello everyone who chose pile number 1. I have your pile here with the Bumblebee Jasper on it. So I'm just going to set your stone aside so we can dive on into your pile. We have the answers you need are coming with a full moon in Gemini, and adjustments are required with 3rd quarter moon. All right, so we have these 2 cards here to start out with, and what I am getting with the answers you need are coming and adjustments are required, I feel as though there's more information that is needed, and you might even be feeling this within yourself. So your intuition might be saying that, you know, hold off on moving in any one specific direction or going full force in any direction, using up any more energy, because there's going to need to be some more information, some more answers, so that you can make the required adjustments to move forward even more efficiently and with even greater ease. So sometimes if we don't have all of the answers and we're trying to kind of push through on something anyway, it can just result in a lot of exhaustion, maybe even just kind of like a stop and go feeling where you feel like you just keep hitting walls. So don't worry, there are answers coming to kind of clarify these things. So your intuition is just kind of saying, pause for a second, open up to receiving more information, or even open up to kind of like looking at maybe other options and seeing what other areas you can learn more about or gain some more further insights on, so you can kind of move forward more smoothly. And I really do feel like you're going in the right direction. It's more of a matter of like minor minor little shifts or adjustment or changes to kind of how you're approaching something or the way you're doing something. So I don't necessarily think like you're gonna have to change course completely with these messages right away. I just feel like this is kind of like little minor adjustments that are going to be needed that you may just not be aware of yet. And that's okay, because everything kind of comes in divine timing to help you out with this kind of thing. So it's just a matter of waiting for that communication to come in. All right, let's keep going. We have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so this makes total sense why you might be feeling kind of like a lack of inspiration, or maybe even like a block to your own creativity, because more information is needed. There's almost like guidance that is going to be coming through. Could be through another person sharing this information with you. And what's going to be so awesome is when you get this information, you're going to feel so much more inspired and motivated to like get back into your project or get back into your manifestation and start pushing again, or start taking more action, because I see inactivity right here. I also feel like in some ways you might be fighting that inactivity too. Like you might need a rest or you might need a break in order to regain inspiration, but you might be fighting that a bit because you're like, no, this has to be finished. We have to get through this now. And I totally understand how frustrating that could really be when you really do want to like finish something. But with the Four of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, we also have the Six of Wands. There's so much inspiration. There's so like, and even with the Six of Wands kind of saying that there's something that wants to come through for you to help you do it in a new inspired way. Okay, so don't worry too much about what that is, because with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you're on unsteady ground right now. But not just that, you're almost unable to kind of take action. You're not really sure what action to take. And I also feel like if you were to try to take too much action right now at the time that you're kind of watching this reading, whenever that may be, I feel as though if you take that action now, it might almost be kind of a waste of energy, or it might not really build upon anything. It might not amount to anything, just because you need that a little, you know, that adjustment that we're talking about here. All right, so let's keep going. We do have more oracle cards to go through. We have Long Night, Moon, Darkness, and we have Waxing Crescent, Realization, of course. Yeah, so you have this period of darkness that is going to lead to a realization, which can be really tricky to wait for. Like, it can be really hard, you know, to like wait for all the answers to come through. But this message is letting you know that the answers are on their way, and your intuition knows that you're needing to gain more insights. Okay, there's a realization that is going to happen where you're going to be like, oh, of course, like I need to approach this way, but I didn't think of it that way. And, you know, I feel like it's gonna be minor, but it's gonna make a big difference as far as how to kind of approach things. So don't feel like just because you might feel in the dark about what to do next, don't feel like just because you feel that way, you're not like being productive. I think this time you really can embrace the rest in order for you to get this like sudden realization. It may even be like something where you're in meditation and you suddenly realize like, oh, okay, this is the new beginning. This is the direction I need to start in. And I do feel like there's a way, I feel like you're needing to do something in a specific way that is unique to you. And you're going to be thinking outside the box as to how to kind of approach the situation, how to approach your manifestation. You're going to think outside of the box and do it your own way versus the way that everybody, or the way that kind of you're used to. So this is actually really exciting for you to embrace this realization as well, because I think it's going to make everything a lot more fun and less mundane and less boring. Or it could even just be you're just like exhausted and you're kind of, yeah, you're just tired of doing it the same way. So you're needing kind of like a fiery jump start to the situation so that you can like put even more creativity and new inspired action into this project or into this next step in your life. Okay, let's keep going. We do have some more tarot cards. We have the Two of Wands in reverse, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and Temperance in reverse. Okay, there is kind of two signs here of imbalancement with the Two of Wands in reverse and Temperance as well. So because these two cards are in reverse, I'm feeling as though there's this need to kind of balance these two things out in your life and rediscover some harmony. And that's why this darkness feeling is coming in. That's why almost your intuition is kind of cutting you off to the answers. It's interesting because I'm almost getting the sense that your intuition is cutting you off to the answers for now because it's needing to regain some balance in some area of your life. Now, this could be, again, to give you some time to rest with the Four of Swords. And once you do this too, I feel too with Three of Cups, it's almost also encouraging you to get together with friends or have kind of like some fun times that just doesn't involve either work or doesn't involve this particular manifestation. It's kind of this time to just kind of let go and have some fun with some close friends, or just kind of let loose and not really think about this for a little bit and just put it on the back burner. Because I feel with the Seven of Wands that, you know, it just might not be the time to push through. Even though the Seven of Wands typically I feel like means to overcome, I feel as though you've been pushing this for maybe a little too long. And I think also what I'm kind of getting the sense with the Seven of Wands showing up is that you will be able to kind of conquer this and overcome this when the time is right, and once your harmony is, once you're kind of back in balance again, okay? And this really is all just kind of saying to me that energy is going to pick up again. It's not, you're not going to feel this kind of low time or this kind of time of darkness, you know, of really not knowing, feeling like unsure of things. It's not going to last forever. It's not going to even last for very long. This is all just kind of an ebb and flow of energy with Temperance. And I just feel as though you might be just in an ebb of energy. And that's because things are being weighed out, things are being balanced. And even with the Two of Wands, this is like a pause type fiery energy as well. But I feel with the Two of Wands too is kind of this time of planning. So it's a good time to kind of weigh different options and to think things through. So yeah, the answers you need are coming. So you're going to be taking this time, and your intuition is really saying like, take this time to find some answers, to kind of get clear on some things. Maybe you might even feel like, you know what, I'm clear on things. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm sick of waiting. But your intuition is saying, you know, there's something here that does need to be put on hold, because this realization that's coming in is just going to unlock so many doors. It's going to make so many things clear. It's going to bring to you an even greater outcome to this, you know, than maybe you were even expecting. So this is no longer going to be this kind of just status quo results type thing. You're getting to the point where you are bringing in something that is of a higher level, of a higher caliber, and of harmony too, because you don't want to rush. You don't want to rush harmonizing things. You want your ending, your outcome to this to be the best that it possibly can be. So really this is refining your goals, refining your purpose, refining your process as well. And the outcome is going to be that much stronger and more powerful. So let's finish up with these oracle cards, and then we'll shuffle for anything that I've missed. We have blessings. Blessings are on their way. This is all leading to blessings, okay? So don't lose hope. Don't feel as though, you know, like your intuition has left you. It really hasn't. Sometimes it feels that way, but it hasn't left you. It's just that it's kind of put a pause on things so that you can kind of open up to new answers. So I would just say wait and listen. It's kind of what I'm feeling is wait, listen for these answers coming through. We also have a grieving period. So you might feel the energy, and we see that with the Four of Swords as well. You might feel this energy of kind of grieving and needing to release that. I think that's going to be important this time as well. Give yourself time to grieve any losses that you've already experienced, any frustrations. Grieving is a time of release, and also it is a time of darkness. It is a time to go within and reflect. So that is kind of, but not to only isolate, because we do have the Three of Cups here. So I think there's going to be celebration to be had, to celebrate your wins so far. But, you know, take your time through this process. You're going to get those answers. And when you do, you'll be like, okay, I'm ready to go. Okay. And then we have career. So I feel as though your career is picking up. This could very well be a reading for somebody who is working on their career, is feeling a little lost in that aspect, but not for long, okay? The answers are going to come through for you. And also I feel like your career is going to pick up. This is going to turn your career around. So we have lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. So there's some soul healing that is happening, okay? Soul memories and gifts. So there's things that are happening at a soul level right now. We saw that at with temperance. And I mentioned before, kind of this is really fine tuning yourself in order to hone in on your goals, okay? But I think that the reason that this is really being triggered or it's being tapped into right now is because you're redefining yourself, you're redefining your goals, and at the same time, your soul as well. You might find that kind of some memories come up during this time. Maybe difficult memories are being healed right now from your past or even at a soul level. And your intuition knows that this time is needed. All right, so we also have messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance, of course. So this soul work that is being done right now is for the purpose of this harmony and balance that we talked about before, the Two of Wands as well. Really weighing options, really honing in on and refining your plan, okay? Even at an energetic level too, because we have lost lands. I mentioned too with grieving is grieving anything that has been lost or that is no longer, you know, there may be some things that you are still holding on to from the past that we're working on accepting, you know, so it can hang on to us for a while if we're still grieving something that didn't turn out the way we wanted it to turn out. Maybe it was a relationship, maybe it was a past career goal or something like that, or a plan from the past. And your intuition wants you to know, like, taking the time now to completely rid yourself of that energy, to really, to maybe not even like get rid of, like wipe it completely clean, but just to find that inner acceptance and knowing that it wasn't for you in this lifetime, or that it just wasn't meant to work out. Grieving that, releasing that is only going to lead you to harmonizing and balancing your future plans in your life, okay? So let's see any final tarot cards for group 1 to find out what their intuition is trying to tell them. Let's ask the cards, what is your intuition trying to tell you? Any final messages that I missed? See any final blessings that are coming through. Oh, we have 3 of Pentacles. Awesome. Okay. We have Queen of Swords. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. There is an Ace of Wands is trying to come through as well. So I do feel like these blessings have to do with your career. See the final card. Okay, 3 of Swords. We are seeing, I am seeing, you know, there's something that you are healing from. We have 3 of Swords, which definitely, you know, is a card of heartbreak. It's a card of disappointment or betrayal or of loss. And that word keeps coming up here is loss. So your intuition knows how much you have gone through. And I feel like it knows how much you can handle at once, right? You know, our inner guidance does really have our back in that it knows what we can handle at any given time. And if it were to rush you forward without taking this time of pause to really have these inner realizations, then we would not be ready for what was to come, okay? Because I do see, now these are showing up in reverse, and we'll get to that in a second. I'm just going to show them right side up, but you do have 8 of Pentacles. You also have the 3 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, which is air energy. Once again, we have full moon in Gemini with the answers coming. And the Queen of Swords, she represents having that inner knowing, having that knowledge, being open to that guidance and being ready to receive the information. when you're ready to receive this information, and that's why she's in reverse, but when you're ready to receive this information, she will be there to bring that energy out of you, and so that you can receive those messages. We also have 3 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. I do see with the blessings that are on their way to you, that these realizations that you are bringing to yourself are going to result in a lot of positive recognition for what you are doing, for your own talents and your craft. That and 8 of Pentacles, a lot of productivity I feel like is on its way. We also saw the Knight of Pentacles in reverse as well. But there is a lot of productivity, a lot of work that you're going to be excited about, and you're just going to be diving into that and getting, you know, knee deep in something that you really love and something that you're receiving recognition for and positive feedback for, maybe even learning some new things about your craft to hone your skills that much more. But ultimately, what I am seeing is now is a time for resting, healing your heart, healing any emotions, but also getting clear on kind of where you're still hanging on to the past, because we have soul memories and gifts. Okay, you're reigniting your gifts and your talents through this whole harmonizing process, through this whole alchemy of your soul. Okay, so take your time during this kind of phase, but just know that answers are coming so that you can actually do a lot of work in the future and really be productive in your career, receive these blessings. Okay, you haven't been forgotten, and things will become clearer. Okay, it'll become clearer in time, and your intuition really just wants you to know that above all else. Okay, that's going to do it for your reading, group 1. I really hope these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite card from this reading, or what aspect of this reading did resonate with you. I would love to know and have a chat in the comments. And last but not least, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. If you are enjoying my readings, you can always check out my personalized readings and private readings that are linked down in the description box below. But that's going to do it for this reading. Hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello everyone who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here with the Moonstone Labradorite. So I'm going to set your stone aside so we can dive right on into your reading. We're starting off with these oracle cards. We have Surrender to the Divine with full moon. And a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So I feel as though you have come so far, okay? I feel as though with Surrender to the Divine, you have worked on yourself so much. You've built yourself up so much. And I feel like this is a time where you can just take a breath and allow the new cycle to begin. I feel like things are coming into balance for you, and you're gonna realize that things are new manifestations, things that you've been putting your energy out there for, even partnerships, relationships, but anything that really aligns with your soul and your heart is coming in finally. So it's almost like just breathe a sigh of relief. Your intuition knows you've done a lot. Let go and allow for the universe to kind of put things into place for you so that you don't have to put any more effort into this, is really what I'm feeling with these cards. We also have the full moon energy, which is the energy of manifestation and conclusions, and with a new moon in Libra as well. So it's kind of like the ending of a old phase and the beginning of a new one. I do see as though with this surrender though, that the universe has your back. Your intuition knows that like you don't have to do anything else in order to reap the benefits of what you've been putting out there and what you're also vibrating at currently. Now, if you are trying to manifest a new romantic relationship or partnership, this is going to be a beautiful time to do that and to bring that in. So continue to just kind of put that out there in the universe, which I feel like whatever you've been kind of putting out there and aligning with is coming in to kind of balance you and meet you halfway, which is really great. All right, let's keep going with some more tarot cards. We have the moon. We're just talking about the moon. We have the Fool. Awesome. 4 of Pentacles. And we have the Hermit. Wow. This is great energy. I really love this for you guys because I feel as though there's more to come. I feel as though there's like something unseen on the horizon that is moving towards you. And the Fool card is a very strong kind of be open to a new beginning, to a new start, kind of surrendering as well, because the Fool really doesn't know what to expect. but the Fool energy is still open to what is new, what is to come, and really fully trusts and surrenders in a lot of ways just to that energy, surrenders to the newness of things, to the new start, and doesn't really make any preconceived notions about it. So there's something beneath the surface here. But I really feel with the Four of Pentacles too is there's so much stability, okay? So we have the Fool and the Moon, and I will say too that these are 3 major arcana cards as well, which I really love. Like, this is a really transformative time for you. And also, as I mentioned earlier, is like coming to the end of a strong or powerful spiritual cycle as well. So we have a new romantic cycle begins. To me, this is you aligning with yourself, and this is again, let's go back to the Fool card, but this is you aligning with yourself at a new, higher, more advanced spiritual level as well. This is really cool. I feel like your intuition wants you to know that the work you have been doing on yourself is paying off in a more tangible way. So it's, as far as this new cycle is bringing into you really positive connections. Also, I feel with the Hermit too is this inner knowing, like knowing yourself at an even deeper level. And this is aligning you with some really positive, tangible results. So with the Four of Pentacles, to me, this is manifesting really strong foundations and blessings when it comes to either a career or money as well. So prosperity and abundance. This is going to be very comfortable energy. So I feel like you're going to be in a space that is almost like feeling as though I have everything that I need and I could want in this moment, and I feel very fulfilled. That's what I feel when I'm looking at this Four of Pentacles for you, along with these other cards. All right, so group 2, this is great. I feel as though it's a really great time to just open up and be excited about kind of like new magic that the universe is going to show to you with the Fool, once again with the Fool and with the Moon card. So let's keep going. I also feel, you know, with the Moon too, I feel like you're going to pick up on some more of your psychic abilities as well. So let's see what else we have. We have Queen of the Moon. Now these are Moon cards, but this is like sovereignty. This is ruling over the moon, which, I mean, you have a lot of moon energy already, like full moon energy. And so is with this card too, for me, is Queen of the Moon. Wow, this is also a divine feminine energy of surrender, because the divine feminine is open and surrenders to the results. So I feel like wow, this is really moving you into a powerful cycle of balance and inner knowing. So I think you might even feel that your intuition is so on point, and maybe you just came to this reading wanting that confirmation, and these cards are giving you that confirmation that you are the queen of your inner guidance and of your intuition. You might just really feel in touch with these water energies and in touch with, yeah, your psychic abilities. I feel like you're really on point with them. So make sure you trust that. We also have balance. Yes, which of course we were talking about Libra energy before and the new moon in Libra. So once again, we have balance, and that's kind of what I was saying too, is you found this perfect balance between trusting in your intuition and then also taking action, because the Fool is ready for action. The Fool is ready to go. The Fool is ready to start this new adventure, and is kind of maybe a little rose-colored glasses about it. But for you guys, I feel like because you're so attuned to your intuition, I feel like you are going at this with a great like alignment to your path and great balance in all areas of your life. So awesome. Let's keep going. We have the Nine of Coins in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, Nine of Wands, and the Page of Coins. Okay. So what I'm hearing first when I see these nines is these can be challenges or unfinished business. Okay. So this may come up from time to time. These are certain blockages. Okay. So what I feel your intuition is trying to tell you also is that this new start is going to be building you. It's like starting fresh, okay? I feel that you might worry that maybe past relationships or past decisions that were made maybe you feel as though that let you down, like you felt like maybe your intuition let you down, or your heart was in the wrong place, but you kind of went for them anyway, and you put a lot of energy into them. This could again be romantic relationships. I feel as though these are coming back in a new, positive, fresh way with Page of Coins. I feel as though when you take actions now, it's coming from a new energy. Like there's almost like a reset here. Not even reset, because that would mean like you're starting over, but I feel like you're starting fresh, but with like a higher level of awareness and a new approach, okay? So things that you had to kind of put on pause, I feel like it's okay to just let go of them. I feel like this is a new cycle, and that things that just were not working out are not, it's not like you're going to need to go back to them or need to continue like working towards them. I feel like you're ready to just start a new path. And this is going to feel like a bit of a like really new, and you might even feel unsure about this between the Page of Coins and the Fool. So there's certain things that you might even feel like, okay, this is really unknown to me and I'm worried, and I feel like this other situation didn't work out. I felt very disconnected from it. There's something that really changed within you and the energy around you that is leading you towards this new beginning, and I think you're going to be really pleased with how much more productive and how much better results you get out of it. So even though it might be hard to like fully shift into this new energy at times, there's a new balance here. This is a way better path that you're on, I feel like. So don't doubt that, you know? I feel like don't worry about going backwards is kind of what I'm seeing or hearing. That don't worry about going backwards, because I think this new start is really going to pay off for you, and it's coming like you're in a different place, either starting this romance or starting this new job or whatever it may be that you're just kind of starting fresh at to work on or to build. This is going to be from a different perspective, a different energy, okay? Especially because there's this new moon. There's like this, again, you're charged up and you're ready to like shift into this new career. I also feel like too, it may be career, it may be manifestation, or any kind of action really that you're getting started in. But I also feel too with the Four of Pentacles, it may feel weird, but I feel like it may feel new and even out of your comfort zone, but I think this is going to happen in a very slow and steady pace for you as well. And it's going to feel a lot more aligned with you as you continue to grow and build, okay? All right, let's finish up with these oracle cards. Then I am going to pull from these last two decks for you guys. We have Inspiration. We have Strength. And we also have Travel. There's a new path that you're on, a new journey. Maybe this does involve traveling to someplace new, or even moving. For some of you guys, might be moving to a new location with the travel. We also have Strength. I mean, this is really comes from a place and Inspiration. So this new start for you comes from a place of inner strength and inner guidance. I feel like there's a lot of strength in your intuition as well. So this shift and move onto a new path, just surrender to it, just go with it. I feel like too, like don't overthink it. Your intuition is really kind of taking the reins right now to guide you on this path, okay? And I feel as though, you know, you might let go of the things that were from the past, because I don't think that they're going to, like, I feel like you have no reason to put any energy into them from the past, okay? There's new inspiration that's coming in. It's going to lead to a new approach, new journey. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Wow, that's so perfect, right? Be the leader you wish you had. Yeah, no, this is really great that you are starting fresh, that you are paving this new path. This is going to really pay off for you, and also like just go with the flow. I love that it's like forge, because I feel as though this means you're really stepping out as like a queen, you know, as like a king or queen. of this energy, and you're on solid ground. I feel with this, you're on solid ground for this new energy and this new cycle. So, all right, pull one more of these oracle cards. But that's so perfect. Yeah, you might feel, I mean, that's the thing with the Fool, is like you might feel like no one's ever done this before, or you've never done this before, but this is your opportunity. This is really for you. This opportunity, this path is really for you. Okay, I see it with the strength and inspiration. I feel like this is coming from, like, your intuition is like, you are inspired to do this. That's why we've brought this to you. And now you're going to go full force and you're ready for it. Oh, two came out actually. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So this is your chance to kind of start. It's like a blank canvas, like it said, to start fresh and to do whatever you want with it. Really see the possibility, the endless possibilities in this. And then it says, I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So I mentioned before, you have 9 of Wands, and I mentioned before having to kind of change and switch directions. I feel as though your intuition is saying, you know, I'm sorry that you had to put so much energy into that only to feel like it didn't amount to anything, you know, only to feel like it was a waste of time, which it wasn't a waste, because you were building yourself up. You were going on this inner journey as well to get to this new cycle. So, you know, everything happens. I feel everything happens for a reason. I feel as though the cards are trying to let you know that this is your time to start fresh and paint your canvas the way you want it to be. But also kind of, you know, also recognizing that this is a time to right past wrongs and uproot from something that was no longer serving you, okay? So yeah, let's finish up with your tarot cards. Anything that I missed for this group that still wants me to mention? Anything we should tap into? We have a Page of Pentacles that's coming out once again. Now I'm going to go to, and we have the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles. So let's pull one more card on why the Devil came out in reverse. Oh, okay. That came out as the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I do feel, let's see, a lot of Pentacles energy with this as well. Let's see. Nine of Cups. Yeah, a lot of 9s. Okay. So with the 9 of Cups, this is really saying that, and the Devil is in reverse too. I feel that this energy, so let's just pull this out of here because we have the Page of Pentacles coming out again. It's the Page of Coins in this deck, but it's the same thing, Page of Pentacles. We have 9 of Cups as well, along with another Knight. We have 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles as well. So this is really a healing process. There's a lot of blessings in this outcome, okay? In this new direction, there are a lot of positive outcomes and results from this, okay? 9 of Cups is just beautiful options just surrounding you with comforts, and even also I want to say romance as well, because some of you guys, this new romantic cycle is a new relationship, a new romantic partnership. I feel as though there's a lot of support here from others in this partnership too. I feel like this is even starting a family with somebody, with the 10 of Pentacles coming out with the Knight of Pentacles and Page. So the Devil is in reverse. So I feel this is really a freeing time for you, freeing yourself from past old patterns. Like you're breaking free from those, and you're showing up in a whole new way for this, whether it's for a relationship or again for a career, whatever you're working towards, or whatever project manifestation you're trying to build for yourself. Your energy, your intuition just wants you to know, like, you are in this energy of inspiration, which means that you are taking intuitive actions and also aligns with your manifestations, okay, at a higher level too. So I would say ultimately, you know, open up to this, allow this to come in, and don't doubt your intuition right now, or don't doubt where you're being led and where you're being guided, because I feel as though just surrender, really. Just surrender to this energy, surrender to this divine energy. It just wants to bring you where you need to be. And it also wants to kind of let in for you. A lot of your manifestations just kind of want to meet you halfway is what I'm hearing again with that, because we have kind of Libra and fairness and balance. I feel like either people are going to meet you halfway, projects are going to meet you halfway, this abundance that you're manifesting is meeting you halfway. But either way, you know, we have a lot of power and balance, self-empowerment here as well with the Queen of the Moon. Wow, awesome, you guys. And don't forget to work with the power of the full moon as well for manifestations. I'm actually filming this on the night of a full moon, so sending you all that good energy your way, and just wishing you guys the best. I really hope these messages are going to be helpful for you moving forward. If you did enjoy this reading, it would really help my channel out if you give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below to let me know. I would love to know, what was your favorite card from this reading? What part of this reading resonated with you the most? I'd love to have a chat down in the comments about that. Lastly, if you did enjoy this reading, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. We are almost to 4,000 subscribers, which I just can't believe it. So feel free to join us on that journey to 4,000 subs. And if you did want a private reading from me personally, you can find that linked down in the description box below. But that's going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello everyone who chose pile number 3. I have your pile right here with the Malachite stone on it. So I'm going to set your stone aside so we can dive on into your reading. We have the Confidence is your key to success with the new moon in Leo. And we have Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Okay, confidence is the key to your success. I instantly feel as though your intuition is letting you know to keep going. Don't stop now. You're so close to the finish line. And if you have been losing confidence or feeling like you've been second guessing yourself or questioning if you're on the right path, if you're going in the right direction, just take a deep breath. Your intuition wants you to know with this reading that you are on the right path. Okay, you're really close to reaching your goals. You just can't see them yet. But with that confidence, you know, just gather up that bit of confidence that's just going to get you through to the finish line. Okay, so that's the initial messages that I am hearing for this group. Let's dive into the tarot cards, getting even more insights. Okay, we have Queen of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And we also have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. All right. So let's see. There is a lot of blessings. There is a lot of final outcomes, okay, for this. We have 8 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles here, all right? These are both earth sign energies. So typically this is going to be manifestation of abundance and also productivity, okay? I feel as though you may have hit a wall with productivity, and you might be feeling a bit like, I do see with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords being in reverse, that to me this energy is saying that you're feeling cut off from your intuition. You're feeling like you're not really sure if you're going in the right direction or not, okay? I see that with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords being in reverse. You might feel like, should I start something different? Should I switch up what I'm doing? I feel as though the key here is going to be to just stay the course for a little longer until you reach this conclusion, okay? This outcome. And that's going to be the thing that really kind of brings to light what you've been working towards this whole time. It's kind of going to be this like, oh, this is like where I was headed this whole time, okay? I feel like it's going to be the conclusion that you really want to receive from all of your hard work. And if you are, you know, if your confidence is lagging a little, hopefully this reading will help that. But also just take some time to reflect on how far you have come, how much you've already done, and really tap into that confidence again. Do what you need to do to really feel aligned again with that inner confidence that you have. Maybe it's kind of going out with friends and having fun, or just taking like a day off to recalibrate and get everything back in order again and build up your confidence again to keep going. So I hope this reading at least gives you that confidence to keep doing what you're doing and keep going forward in reaching your goals and your manifestations, because they are within reach, okay? You're so close that the cards and your intuition want you to know, like, don't stop, like, don't give up. There's a lot of big results here with the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles as well. I am also getting the message though that conclusions are within reach, but I almost feel like the final conclusion is yet to come as well. Okay. So I feel like you're going to be rewarded if you keep going further in this direction. I feel as though you'll get some answers. I feel as though you'll get some conclusions, but I do feel like there's more, like there's an even bigger outcome to this that is going to require you to stick with it and to keep your confidence going. All right. So let's keep going. We're going to pull some more cards and see what other messages come through. We have, oh, the unexpected. Awesome. And then we also have the masculine 42 with lunar god. Yeah. So the masculine energy is all about action. Keep going. Don't slow down just yet. You're almost there. Sometimes when we don't see the finish line, you know, like when we don't know that we're almost there and that like what we're doing is going to pay off, we can kind of lose our motivation, and that's totally understandable. But your intuition has gotten you this far, and it's saying just keep pushing through a little further. Like if you can get some more things done or just stay motivated for a little more time, something unexpected is going to come through to help you out and to move you forward. I also want to point out that these cards came out separately. Like I shuffle these cards a lot and they're not in numerical order because of how much I've used them, and these cards happen to come out together, and it is 42-43. So that means to me that you are stepping up, that you're getting to the next step. Okay. And I feel as though it's right around the corner for you as well. So I feel like this is a good sign that using this masculine energy and getting that work done that you need to get done is going to result in something unexpected coming through for you very soon. So I do want to mention too, like, don't push yourself if it's going to result in, your health. We don't want to affect your health by pushing through this too much, because this also says too, to listen to your body as well. So it's not always necessarily like just working really, really hard, as much as it is not giving up or losing faith or losing confidence, as we see here, confidence in what you are doing. So it may not necessarily mean like working longer hours or doing more, as much as putting that intention and not giving up on your vision. Okay. So I hope that's clear. I don't want to like make anybody feel like they have to do more work if you've already been like pushing yourself so much. It's almost like just push as far as like hang on to your vision and don't lose sight of your goals. Okay. That's what I want to clarify too. So because definitely if your body is saying like, I need a break, I need to rest, with the Queen of Cups, if you need to rest, then you should do that for sure. All right, we next have the Queen of Coins in reverse. We have a Death in reverse, 10 of Wands, and 10 of Swords. Wow, a lot of 10s here. So what we're seeing is conclusions as well. I also feel with the 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the Death in reverse, Queen of Coins in reverse. Okay, so I do feel as though there's some aspects that aren't going to be the complete conclusion, as I mentioned before. All right. So I also want to make sure that you know that you really are putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and you might even I feel like you might be too hard on yourself when it comes to the work you are doing or the efforts you are doing too. So again, I want to mention, like, don't push yourself in the sense that you are saying, I'm not doing enough or I'm not putting enough effort. I feel like whatever you are doing already is like more than enough. You're reaching these conclusions. And I feel as though, again, confidence is the key here. So it's not so much doing more work as much as believing in your vision. So when I see the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, this is telling me that there's a lot weighing on your mind and a lot weighing on you physically as well. A lot of responsibilities, a lot of efforts. And I feel as though some things are coming to the conclusion, in the sense that some things are going to fall away. Some things are going to be needing to be given up so that you can make room for the things you want to focus on as well. So keep in mind too that finding seeing what is most important as well. Seeing what is most important in your efforts is going to be really important as well to creating this outcome, to creating these positive conclusions. Okay. And I do feel too that some of these conclusions might challenge your own confidence. Okay. So just keep that in mind, because if you do start to feel that way, I want you to remember that the reading is saying that stay confident in yourself and in what you have built and what you have been going for. Okay. I also see there, I mean, we have the Death card in reverse as well. And we have the Queen of Coins in reverse. And this is representing to me that some things are going to have to end and fall away in order for you to continue like this new start in a direction that is more focused. I feel like you may feel a bit scattered as well at times with how much you are taking on. Maybe you feel like you have to do everything in order to really achieve what you want to achieve. And I think that there's already, you're offering so much. Okay. And that's what I'm hearing is almost like with confidence is be confident in what you have to offer, because if you're lacking confidence in what you are offering, you might feel like you have to offer more in order to be successful. And that's really not the case. Okay. So for example, let me just see if I can have an example. Say you are, for example, you have your own business and you're selling jewelry, you know, this is just like a random example, but say you have your own business, whatever it may be really, but just in this case, like as an example, jewelry, and you're selling like a necklace, but you feel like it's not enough. So you have to tack on like earrings and all this other stuff and then discount it and keep adding on to what you're offering for the price of that one necklace, because you feel like the one thing that you are offering isn't enough, if that makes sense. But then you're giving yourself more work, because now not only do you have to package and create the one necklace that's for sale, but you also have to all the add-ons that you put onto it to make it seem, you know, in your mind more worthwhile, more worth the money. It's like taking up so much more of your time. So this could also be with other people as well, where you feel like maybe if you're not a business owner, but you just feel like you are trying to help somebody else in order to create a connection with them. But then in order, like almost like selling yourself as like worthy of a connection or a friendship, you might be giving yourself to that person. But then in order to feel like you're worthwhile as a partner or a friend, you feel like you have to do way more and go way out of your way to like make it worth their while. So that's what I feel as though could be holding you back as far as the confidence being the key to your success. And I think it's going to become clear that you might get to like reach a point where you can't do anymore. You can't keep giving and giving and giving. All right. So to me, I feel as though stay the course with what you're doing, but shed any of the excess. Okay. Get rid of all the things that are just weighing you down and causing confusion or causing mental fatigue and brain fog, and causing you to maybe lose track of your initial focus and what initially mattered to you. That's what I'm getting with the Death card as well. Is like things are gonna fall away, and it's not on you, it's not your fault. It's just that they're excess. Okay, they're kind of like, you know, it's like getting rid of the stuff that no longer serves, the excess, and being left with the meat of it, the really strong, beautiful part of it that was valuable on its own. Okay, so hopefully that made sense, but let's keep going with some final oracle cards, and then I will shuffle for even more messages. We have good luck. Good luck is coming your way, you guys. Really positive energy. Love seeing that. And then we have courage. Leo energy is coming through again for you guys. Confidence, courage, hang on to that fiery energy. And then we have clarity. Yeah, so just know that when these other things might fall away, it is going to lead to further clarity of what you really started to begin with, what's going to actually continue towards your goals. As far as like reaching them at a bigger level, you're going to be able to focus more clearly on what it is that got you into this in the first place, or really like finding the confidence in what you started and realize, like, getting back to the beginning of things, if that makes sense, getting back to the root and the core value of what you are providing or doing or trying to manifest. We have perspective. Wow. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Yeah, so this clarity is giving you this big picture perspective to really zoom out and realize what it is that you have to focus on, realize what it is that you were meant to be working on to begin with versus any excess. I keep getting that. I also feel like this is going to happen unexpectedly, or it's going to give you some perspective. These conclusions are going to give you an opportunity to really see things from a different perspective. Ooh, okay, and we have another similar message which says, lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Wow, that is some really awesome confirmation. Anything unaligned must go. That's what I was saying before. Anything that's not serving you, it's time to get rid of that. And this is what your intuition is telling you, because it's not a matter of like you not doing what is right and not going for what you want. It's not a matter of giving up on anything. It's just a matter of like redefining, refocusing so that you're not overexerting yourself. Okay. So we have 2 cards. I'm just going to see if we have any more. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Here we go. Yep. Chariot. The Tower is coming out as well. So this energy is similar to what I was seeing with the 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. There's things that are going to fall away. All right. There's things that are coming to a conclusion and coming to an ending with the Death card in reverse as well. I mean, these energies go hand in hand a lot. Ending, restarting fresh. But here we have this picking up this Chariot. This is confidence in going in the direction that is for you, being in control. And also with the 2 of Pentacles, really finding balance and harmony in everything, being able to take on these things and manage them in a way that's more cohesive to your work home life balance. Okay, this is a big shift and change, but again, remember, the things that are falling away were only holding you back from your true potential. So stay confident in your goals, stay confident in what you started and why you started this to begin with. It's going to pick up very, very quickly. Luck is really on your side. Okay, don't forget that. Your intuition wants you to know that this is only happening because you're actually going to be on this path, on this new path of the Chariot. It's taking you to even bigger places. It's taking you to even bigger outcomes that are going to inspire you again and actually get you building, growing something strong and powerful, and being in that mindset of I can do it, having like that confidence. The masculine, the divine masculine also brings that like confidence and ability to step out and take an action confidently. Okay, so this is, and also I feel that with that fiery energy and the Leo energy too, it just feels like, okay, sorry guys, I just had to change my battery, but what I was seeing is that Leo energy to me just feels like that inspired action, being confident, being out in the forefront, and showing your true self and not being afraid to back down. And not backing down with your goals. Okay, so this is what your intuition is wanting you to know right now, group 3. I really hope these messages were helpful to you. Don't push yourself too hard. I don't mean to, I hope that message didn't get confusing, because it's really not about pushing as far as your body goes and pushing yourself to exhaustion, because I can tell you guys have already been going really hard in that sense. It's more of a matter of not giving up on your vision. Okay, so just remember that. And if you did enjoy this reading, please give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps my channel out. Comment down below, let me know what was your favorite card. What are you most looking forward to if this reading did resonate with you? And lastly, if you have not done so already but you are enjoying my readings, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. If you ever want a private reading from me, you can find my links in the description box below. But that's going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello group 4, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I have your pile right here with the Chrysocolla on it. So set your stone aside so we can dive on into your reading. And we're starting with Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back with the South Node. And we have be bold and make the first move with cardinal moon. So your intuition right now is letting you know that there is an action that is going to help you move forward, possibly onto your soul's path, which we're seeing with the south node here, saying don't let your past hold you back. Your soul's path is calling to you. Your soul's purpose is calling to you. And we're seeing that there is an action that is needed to be taken. So I almost feel as though your intuition right now is just kind of giving you a heads up that it's okay to step out of your comfort zone a little bit right now, even though it can be a little difficult. Try different things, or even just working on yourself in a way that is taking things from a new perspective, you know, journaling about it or journaling about your past to really heal that and move forward from it. I also feel as though you might feel like the past has really been coming up lately for you. And it's not a matter of maybe revisiting it over and over again. Maybe you're just tired of revisiting your past as far as working through shadows from your past. Maybe you're just like ready to be done with it, and your intuition is saying, hey, now's the time to focus on bold moves for the future. And you can put a pause button on working through past energy as well. So that's what I feel like is going to be exciting for you, is being able to maybe even shift from a place of journaling or really focusing on the past. Or even if I almost feel too like something may have happened recently that kind of like was from your past that shook you up a bit, made you kind of feel like you were going really strong, you're going really great, moving forward really great, and then, you know, bam, something from your past comes up, someone from your past comes up and kind of like trips you up a little bit. And I feel like your intuition is saying, hey, that was the past. Don't let that hold you back. You're doing great. You know, keep on going, keep moving forward, and be confident in that energy, okay? So let's keep going. We have more cards to go through. So we have the 6 of Cups. We have 7 of Swords. We have the Death card, which doesn't mean death, by the way. So, and 9 of Wands in reverse. So don't feel as though we're predicting any deaths here. That's not the case. But what I am seeing is some confirmation here with the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. We have some confirmation of kind of the past coming back to, you know, haunt you, or to create some kind of discomfort, or like, you know, bringing up old wounds as well. But I feel as though this can be an opportunity for healing too. So I don't feel like this is going to necessarily completely throw you off or make you feel, you know, I feel like too with the 7 of Swords, like this could be a time where you just kind of walk away from it. As I said earlier, is kind of not letting it hold you back, just kind of moving on from it. Or just, you know, just not letting it take up your time or take up real estate in your mind if you can help it. I also feel as though it is something that, you know, with the 7 of Swords, I feel as though it is something that you're going to just be moving on from. And I feel like it's something that isn't worth trying to like fight about or fight through, okay? Somebody from your past, you know, I feel like that could be the case with the 6 of Cups. Somebody from your past just kind of stirring up old thoughts or things that maybe happened between the two of you. I feel with the Death card as well, though, this is kind of a transformation, all right? So the South node is coming through to transform you and to get you back on track with your North node, which is your soul's purpose. So this is a very big transformative time. Your intuition knows and wants you to know that this is going to be a time for you to, yeah, when I see be bold and make the first move, this is with the 7 of Swords, this almost feels as though a time to walk away and maybe even see with the 7 of Swords, I'm hearing like there's a time to fight and stand up and defend, and then there's a time to move on, okay? And I feel like it could go either way with this group, where in some ways making the first move, okay, and I'm also seeing like it could be making the first move with somebody from your past as well, because I'm also getting that message, because it could go either way. I feel like you'll know if this person was too toxic or not. If maybe you regretted not saying something to this person, and it's not going to really blow up in your face for a lot of you. Actually, it's really not. It's actually going to maybe feel like you're finally able to move on. But I do feel like that's going to depend on who's watching. You know, I feel like it could go either way, because we have 9 of Wands too. There's something that's stagnant. There's something that hasn't yet been resolved. that needs to be resolved as well. All right, so for some reason it can go either way. Just because this is a general reading too, I feel that's why I'm like hesitant to say one way or the other, because I feel like it could go two different ways. But either way, this is going to be transformative. Okay, this is really going to transform and release a lot of any childhood trauma or past, like it may not even be from childhood per se, but just from the past coming up again and being able to like move on from it completely. This is going to be really powerful for you. It's going to be really helpful for you in your manifestations, because I feel like this could be a key to unlocking some manifestations that you feel like have been kind of on the back burner or haven't been kind of resulting, you know, you haven't been seeing the results to them. So I feel like coming to fruition is the word I was thinking of. But yeah, so anything that has not been kind of coming to fruition, I feel as though this is going to be the time where you really heal those things and break yourself free from past restrictions. So whenever you guys are catching this video, this is kind of the energy you're going to be seeing at this time. So this is a timeless reading, but let's keep going with some further messages. We have full moon and power, and we have discernment. Yeah, I'm feeling that discernment energy, you guys. I really am. I feel like it's going to be within your power to decide whether or not you re-engage with this person and make a move or take a step towards them, or whether you completely remove them from your life. I know that's completely opposite, but that's why I feel like there's discernment here, because I'm feeling this energy of like hesitating to give a definitive answer, because this energy, your intuition is discerning this for yourself, but you have the power to make this decision. I feel like I know you guys are intuitive, and I know that like most of you guys probably already know what I'm talking about and already sensing like who this could be or how this could play out. But this is going to be a big change for you. You know, it's going to be a big change for a lot of you. You know, there is still a big death here, in the sense that there is still a big ending and letting go. So, you know, I feel as though this is going to be very transformative, and you might even need to take some time to first reflect on this, but it might be you who does have to make the definitive move here. We have Queen of Cups, Strength, Four of Swords, and Two of Swords. Yeah, wow. So okay, right away, let's just talk about the Two of Swords, which is all about this discernment and making this decision of which way to go. Okay, do you walk towards the fray, or do you know, run away or walk away from it and leave it behind? It's a bold move either way. You know, it's going to be bold, and maybe it's waiting on you to be bold. So this isn't just two, I want to say, because I feel like this is not actually just about relationships and not just about childhood relationships. This could also be about working on a goal, working on a dream that you're not sure whether you're walking towards or walking away from it, or even just a decision in general. Like this is a definitive one way or the other type of decision. Okay, we have Four of Swords, which is asking for discernment and reflection, a time of inner reflection and pause. And then we have the Strength, which, I mean, strength and power, right? Power with the full moon, which is the Queen of Cups. She's right side up, okay? The intuitive energy here is that you have the power. You already know the answer, okay? You already know the answer, but it's going to require a big decision one way or the other for you to move on. And so that's really the energy, is kind of what from your past is holding you back from making this decision, and how can you be bold and take this first step to step into your own power and make this decision so that you can move into it fully. So that's the energy I'm sensing with this reading. We have Justice. We have the Justice card. We have Animals. And we have Closure. Yeah, this is what you need. This decision is needing to be made so that you can finally have closure with this, so that the past is not holding you back. As I said, something about this is being affected by past. And what I would suggest is really figuring out what that is. What is it about? This is where the information is going to be key for you to make this decision, because once you really hone in on what is it about the past that is preventing you from making this decision and why, then you'll be able to figure out what is really making it difficult to make this decision. Is it because you're afraid of something that might happen or that has happened? You know, is it really what you want, or is it just coming from a place of fear of the past? You know, so getting really clear on what is it that is holding you back from moving forward, okay? So that's going to allow for closure finally, which as well, we have the Death card for closure too. We have Justice, bringing things back into balance, and we have animals too. Animals often represent this companionship and this connection. I also feel as though just this deep connection for you with animals and with nature as a child. And I feel as though there's like a part of you, when I think of animals, I think of kind of like this innocence that we're protecting. You know, we have to protect the meek. We have to protect those who can't defend themselves, or speak for those who can't defend themselves. And I feel as though your child self, or there's a part of you that is trying to speak. And I think that I feel like gaining closure, hearing and listening to this part of yourself that is trying to speak, that maybe you've been keeping locked away, or that you've been feeling you can't, you know, let loose. I feel as though listening to that part of yourself is only going to bring things back into balance again. And also making this, I mean, this is also about finding balance, because there's two decisions here, okay? There's a decision and two options here. So I feel as though this is where your power is going to really ignite for you and come through for you. So honing in on what it is, and this can be scary too, you know, when we're tapping into things, that parts of ourselves that like we don't want to address, or that we don't want to acknowledge. Like, it could be really scary. So I totally understand why you might be hesitant, or why this might be from your past and it's holding you back, and the answer may not seem very clear right now, but your intuition is saying that the answer is within you, okay? You got the Love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. So for a lot of you, this again could be past relationships. We talked about a person or somebody from your past that you are breaking free from, or really deciding whether or not you know, you do need to set boundaries, you do need to create closure. I feel like this energy is saying for some of you, this is the case. Like, it's time to say no and step away from this person, or step away from a situation and set boundaries for yourself. And this is where the South Node is coming through for you, so that you can finally gain closure with this aspect of yourself. Now, remember that this isn't just about shadow work. And, you know, sometimes we think like, well, shadow work sounds really difficult. Like, I don't want to do it, you know? But the key to shadow work is that as you bring to light those shadows within yourself, you're actually breaking free any blockages that are preventing you from manifesting your soul's purpose and your soul's path. So things that you feel like you're hitting a wall with in your life, suddenly those walls are breaking down, and you're able to move forward. You're able to step into alignment with your higher self. So it's really not something to fear. It's really all part of a spiritual path and a spiritual life. So it's really beautiful when we're able to kind of see these moments in our life as an opportunity. All right. We're going to pull one more oracle card from this deck, and then I will pull a few tarot cards just to see if I've missed any messages, or that maybe a message is needing to come through even more. I think that one wants to come through. Okay. And finally, we have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So we're coming full circle again. We're coming back to the fact that karmic relationships, this could be a relationship that you're needing to set boundaries on and resolve this conflict in some way, shape, or form. We have polarity, things coming into balance, bringing somebody from your past, relationships from your past in general, and healing those, okay? Healing those to bring you back into balance again for many of you. And we have love and karmic relationships too as your two oracle cards. So for many of you, maybe not for all of you, but for many of you, this is about reflecting on the relationships in your life, and your intuition is wanting to tell you, like, you're getting to a place where you're going to align with a higher level of connection, and you're releasing some karmic patterns in your life for sure. I feel that with this reading. Okay, let's finish up any messages from the tarot deck that I've missed. We have Ace of Cups. This is letting in new romance. Okay, remember that, like, that this whole process is letting you got the love. Okay, that's what the Ace of Cups is reminding you. You have this love can stream in for you now. Love energy is life force energy. It is alignment with our higher selves. It is union with our higher selves. So this is a beautiful energy that you are letting in. The Ace of Cups. All right, let's see what else. Wow. All right, there's just too many coming out. I'm gonna just keep shuffling. We just want one card for my group fours. Okay. We have 8 of Cups. Yeah, this is a healing journeying away energy. So just to kind of go back to the original message, a lot of you may be ending a relationship currently, and this intuitive guidance is letting you know that you are healing, you are moving on, and you're allowing yourself to open up to even more healed love, you know, more aligned love. Okay. Now, I also feel like too, though, is this could also be for some of you, yeah, because we have the Knight of Cups coming through as well. This could, for some of you, and 2 of Cups is right underneath him. So, all right, we're going to end on that note, but I just want to mention that a lot of you too, because of this whole process that you are going through, you're actually making the first bold move into a new relationship. Okay, you might even, as I mentioned, is kind of stepping out of your comfort zone. So for some of you, this is letting go of the past, finally feeling closure in order to be able to step into a new romantic connection, a new union with the 2 of Cups as well. It's just like a deeper connection overall with your inner power and yourself, along with the connections you're making with other people. And this is some major transformation happening. I mean, we don't see the Death card unless there's some major transformation at work and at play. Okay, so take this into account, see what resonates with you, see what feels right, go deeper into yourself as well, because the answers are within you. You have the answers, you have the love. Okay, that's gonna do it for this reading though. I really hope to see you back again soon. If you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps my channel out, and comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite card in this reading, what part of this reading resonated most with you. I would love to know and have a chat with you down below in the comments. And lastly, if you do enjoy my readings, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. I offer private readings that are linked in the description box below if you're interested in a more personalized reading on whatever topic you are interested in learning and gaining more insights on. Just check out what I offer in the description box. That's gonna do it for this reading though. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.